We're gonna be playing some Skyrim here, because you got bit by the old bug.
You know, it's a cycle that happens where I'm like, I remember how
First,
good.
there's an Age of Fire, and then there's a little old furtive pigment. He's running around. He's getting Dark Soul. And then there's the plague of the undead curse getting everybody.
What would
Grim
you
Lord,
what would you
chomping
say
everybody up.
is more commonly memorized in the world? The number of human beings that can recite verbatim the opening cinematic of Dark Souls 1, or the number of human beings that verbatim can recite Patrick Stewart's monologue at the beginning of Oblivion? Because there is an answer to this, right?
I mean, there's an answer to all things in time. I don't know. I bet it's about equal. I bet it's shockingly nearly equal. Of perfect memorization.
Yes.
I bet it's pretty close. I bet it's somewhere around like 1% of 1%.
Yeah.
For both.
So, yeah, I think back to like playing Morrowind, and I'm like, gosh, Skyrim's such a big game. They put so much time into that. Surely it's good.
Why don't you, as you're explaining this to us, why don't we stop looking at the the screen here? So, but you have gotten that itch, and you've been so pissed off about Skyrim.
Not being good. Every time I play, I get to the Thalmor Embassy, and I'm like, this is not good. So I have loaded probably like 20 mods on this.
Yeah.
I spent all of yesterday. I did have it all on the Xbox, but there are some mods that are not available on the Game Pass version of the special edition. Specifically script extenders that really change a lot of weird stuff in the game.
Yep. So what do you got going on here?
Well, you notice we aren't in a cart. So the first mod I installed was an alternate start mod where you kind of appear in this cell and you can pray to a statue of Mara to like have a different life. And then you go to bed and you wake up in that different life. So we get to like go right into character creation here. What are we doing here?
I don't know. What are you? Let's be what's a lizard folk? An Argonian. Let's be an Argonian.
Oh yeah, let's be an Argonian. Okay.
There you go. That one.
Notice this is we had this discussion with EverQuest.
They got boobs. Is that what you're saying?
Argonians have boobs. Ixar from EverQuest, of course. The simulation, that's not the case.
Yeah, well, so this is taking the... I imagine that there will be two ways that people can hear this. So I'm going to put this as... I'm going to rip the audio out and put it in the Patreon podcast feed. And that's going to be objectively the worst way to engage with this. It will also be like a secret video.
It will be.
On YouTube, so you can click the description down below this if you're listening to it purely as audio. You can click the description down below it and go beep on over to the secret video on YouTube where you can watch us doing this. But we got you got this Argonian going on here. Now you have very conveniently by diverting the podcast this month into Skyrim.
Yeah.
You are trying, maybe not consciously, but you are implicitly maneuvering us away from many things that I wanted to talk about.
My coveralls.
That's the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that the other day you, this guy's name is Big B, by the way.
Like,
Close.
Big.
Close. Great minds.
I know. I was actually about to type Billy the Lizard.
But yeah, the other day you popped on to old Discord and you said, hey, guess what?
I was sharing really important knowledge with you.
My whole life has changed. I wear coveralls all the time now.
Yeah. I'm not wearing them right now because I'm having to wash them because I only got one pair. But very
It's a
soon,
6-day-a-week operation.
very soon, I'm going to have one for work and one for recreation. My start.
so-
I mean, they're going to be different colors.
Coveralls, if you're not familiar, they're like
you're
what a mechanic wears.
If you're British, I think you might call them a boiler suit.
I think a boiler suit's a little bit different.
Oh, really?
I think so. I think a boiler suit's like you're getting full body coverage. You've got short sleeve coveralls.
Yes. Yes.
Well, it's just kind of, it's like what a Ghostbuster might wear. And you've become a convert slash adherent slash evangelist about
Yeah.
it.
So here's the deal, right?
Yeah, tell me the deal.
So I'm starting. I figured we're Argonian. Let's start in a shipwreck, right?
And there's religion now?
Yeah. So this is another. This is another. When you start the game, depending on your, what you choose, you will have access to So I have access to the Argonian pantheon here, which is really pretty limited. But the Hist. Attributes get improved after meditating, and there are tenets that improve my relationship with the Hist. And then Sithis is real bad, so I sneak better, and it's you should murder people, and sacrifice their hearts.
Okay, cool.
Let's be the Hist. That seems
let's be less
good.
bad.
Yeah. But yeah, the thing about pants is, how are they anchored to you? Think about it. Right?
In the real world?
Yeah, what are pants? How do pants stay on? And it's because they're cinched.
Well, let's begin with the because I feel like the way that you're saying this suggests that you believe that they are not attached to the human body, and I want to begin by saying they are attached to the human body.
No, they are. Is it comfortable? Is the real question here? Is the way in which pants are connected to human beings? Is that really the best way? And I, after living in coveralls for a little bit here,
you ask yourself, what can change the nature of a pant?
And let me tell you, coveralls can.
And so the first thing I asked you was, why are you giving up autonomous shirts and pants? Because it seems like a real value in life.
Ooh, tell me about that.
Is the fact that you can change your shirt and your pants
separately.
Why
is that good? When you spill soup all over your pants, but your shirt's fine, you're like, oh, I'll just change my pants.
Well, it tends to go the other way, but yeah.
Okay.
That's the case for sure. You can get your shirt dirty. You also I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of convenience. There's a lot of flexibility. When I sit down, my pants can rest one way and my shirt can rest another, and I'm a little bit more comfortable. In the thing, you wearing the full body deal, tends to be a little bit more restrictive.
When's the last time you wore them?
I'm going to be honest with you. This is what I'm worried about. I feel like it'd really ride up in the crotch on me.
No, it doesn't.
Well, maybe not on you. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You can't universalize on this one. You get it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But it does seem like the autonomy of those two pieces of clothing. It just seems important. How'd you get here?
Oh, so I chose. Wait, how did I get here? How
did you get to converting your clothing into a coverall? Not how did you get to this location in the video game?
I needed to buy new clothes, and I was just like, oh my god, because you got to buy pants and a shirt, and you got to make sure that they look good together. And then I realized, wait, there's another way.
Something I think needs to be made really apparent to people is that we do a lot of bits. And we're talking about this in a funny way. This is not a bit. This is legitimately not a bit, even a little bit.
Even a little bit. Look, I am earnestly telling y'all.
Yeah, he really is.
You need to go to look. I'll even tell you my brand. I haven't tried many brands, so I can't especially vouch for my brand, but I know they have a good reputation. Dickies.
Yeah, it's the standard company.
The standard, work clothes company. They sell a lot of products like that, like scrubs, work aprons.
Pants. They sell a lot of pants.
They do sell work pants, yeah.
Yeah, I think I got a couple pair of Dickies kicking around somewhere.
But yeah. So we go real fast underwater, by the way. One mod we have. So here's our Tenets of the Hist. follower of the Hist Marsh Dweller. You can swim 100% faster and breathe underwater, so that's great. And also, we've got Amphibious. After swimming, you sneak twice as good for a minute.
Why?
And you move 15% faster. It's just like a little, like one of the, they kind of like tinkered with the kind of species bonuses.
I mean, I know like mechanically why, but like philosophically. The swimming makes sense to me. Why would you sneak better?
I guess maybe Argonians are just a little bit more comfortable if they've been in water recently, is kind of the idea of their amphibious.
They're slippery.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, you're under the this is bad. I know 100% in the real world, you don't want to be in that spot.
No, you don't. But luckily, I breathe underwater, like 100%. Like, can never... Mm-hmm.
Well, so what's the point of playing the game if there's not, like, story?
Well, here's the thing.
What are you doing?
So, yeah, you get to choose an alternate start. So my start is... I'm here on the ship, on the crash ship. Mm-hmm. But... if I go to the next bar I go to, a bartender or the innkeep will say, "Hey, have you heard about Helgen?"
Hey there, are you the Dragonborn?
And
hey, you look like a dragon. Are you the Dragonborn?
And so that is live another. And so this is that quest. So begin your new life will like eventually lead me to Helgen. I'll approach from the outside. And I'll see the Helgen from the outside, and then like my quest is like, you should probably warn somebody. Interestingly, you can also go back into the cave you emerge from and save one of the two people there.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you get to like pick up the game from where you would normally leave off there.
Well, what other mods you got going on?
So you know how you level in all these games is by...
Well, actually, I have one more thing to say before you answer that question. This is like the pit trap of gaming.
Mm-hmm.
By which I mean that no, not Skyrim, but exactly what you've done, which is finding like 35 mods.
Mm-hmm.
And then cramming them all in, and then playing the game for 30 minutes and uninstalling it. You know what I mean? Like
this is what people do.
Yes, it is incredibly common. So how much have you played? How do you think you're going to complete it? That kind of thing. Where are you on that?
So I have tested this for an hour, just to like make sure the game would launch and not freeze up at various points. But no, I 100% agree. Look, I have put in a bunch of weird mods. Why is this guy running? Oh, he's running because of like a slaughterfish. No, it's entirely possible that what you're predicting will happen. I am accepting that as a possibility.
Skyrim doesn't get better as a game
ever.
You just made the sandbox a little bit more interesting. Now, do you have like Frostfall and stuff like that installed?
Frostfall, what's that?
That is the winter weather simulation mod.
Oh, no, I don't, actually. I don't have any weather mods.
It's like the only mod that I have installed and played with on this game. I actually wrote about it for Vice like a million years ago. But I really thought that was a cool way to play this game. Because you got to like wear clothes.
Oh, interesting. So a little survival.
Yeah, and standing near fire helps you out and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, sorry, I cut you off earlier. Tell me about all the other mods you got.
You know how leveling works. You level up some number of times, 10 or 15 or whatever, and you level up those skills. And when you level up skills some amount of time, you will then level up your character. That's not how it works anymore. Now you level up your character by collecting gold. And when you level up, you can increase skills. So just literally inverted. So it's also very, very like
D&D
first edition D&D. Yeah. So I think that's kind of interesting because one way, like knock-on side effect that Skyrim leveling has, because you improve the things you do, characters tend to be quite homogenized. Like everybody gets driven into like something that looks very similar, especially if you're like selling things. So your speech
you can be everybody.
Yeah,
like you can be a good archer, you can be a good sword guy, you can be a good mage.
Yeah, and you also the system doesn't reward you from like changing your mind. You're kind of encouraged, it seems, to like stick with a thing. But I think it's interesting that like now your goal is, okay, I just want to acquire as much gold as possible, which is already a thing you kind of want to do in the game. And then once you level up, you get to choose, okay, well, what do I want to do? Even if I haven't been doing it, what do I want to level up? So that's a mod installed. And I've also, probably the biggest mod that I've installed is called Moroloot, which is a 2-in-1 that removes all level scaling in the game. And,
that's what I was going to ask you about.
And removes item scaling as well. So that like later on you don't have like a bunch of bandits with glass armor, etc. I've got a combat mod that makes stamina more important, and also makes everything deal more damage, so that combats are just faster. So like you deal more damage, enemies deal more damage. And yeah, perks. There are more of them.
Wow, there's way more of them.
Yeah, and they're... Yeah, so I'll give you an idea here. Where's speech? Yeah. There's a whole speech things. There's a whole speech tree that boosts your shouts, which I think is kind of interesting.
It's better than the base game.
Yeah, where speech is very... Yeah. Oh, there's a whole speech of like very bard-like doing a performance in combat and making people dance uncontrollably.
Weird.
Yeah, so just like way more of these, way weirder, and like because there's so many, it's very niche, whereas otherwise is kind of I don't know, there's kind of a golden path before, right? When it came to those perks. Well, just some were just way better, way better. And I think that when you make them all of them a lot weirder, you prevent maybe a golden path a bit. This is some person. But yeah, and I don't know, not too many others. Bandit.
Jeez. Yeah, what's always interesting, I've played this game with a couple of combat mods over the years, and none of them really do anything, as best I can tell. Like, it always just still feels like Skyrim combat.
Yeah, I would say
whipping each other's ass with the same weapons.
If they had a mod that actually, like, and this is going to sound wild, if they had a mod that just made it like Morrowind combat, as bad as Morrowind combat sometimes felt, it'd probably be better.
It wouldn't be better.
You don't think
that's pure nostalgia speaking. It's not, it's so bad. That combat is just this combat, but worse.
It's with the ability to miss.
Yeah, but there's a blocking system now. Like, you can still miss. It just has to do with like active choices about stamina management from other characters.
Well, there are these should we go in these Dwemer ruins, see if we can get some gold here?
Well, seems like they're gonna kill you.
Yeah, I think this is the issue, right? Is once you've removed level scaling, what's going to be in Dwemer ruins?
Yeah, there's a reason why people have not gone into the Dwemer ruins in the fiction. Charred fella down there, damn. Are you playing this with a controller?
I am. Is that bad?
Well, it's not bad. It's just noticeable. I was like, why is it so smooth when you turn? I know why. No, I gotta ask you this. This is another thing that you've manipulated the monthly podcast into dodging.
Tubing.
Yeah,
the religious experience.
The other day you told me you were a tubing guy now, and you're gonna buy your own inner tubes. Big donuts or whatever. You're going to buy your own. You're going to buy a little cooler.
Yes, the inflatable. Very important.
What's going on with that? It's bizarre to me that you have transformed into like a 19-year-old frat boy in your old age.
A lot of older people out on the river. I don't know.
But they've been doing it this whole time. You have not been doing it this whole time.
I'm sold. It just feels good, like a light beer, like a low ABV beer. Out on the lazy river, the sun shining on you. Pretty good. What's this?
The Shrine of Riddlethar. Duh.
Oh, what's that?
Damn, he does not accept those who are not of Khajiit blood. Pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Riddlethar? Racist?
Yeah, I might need to.
What's that big... Wait, look, turn back around.
Shrine of
hell is
Azura.
that? Is that just always there?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Shrine of Azura's always been there. There's a whole big quest to get the Azura's star.
I remember that, but I just don't remember there being the big statue. Obviously, it was there.
Novice. Do you think I got a good chance against a novice?
Hell yeah,
Storm
they're not
Mage?
good at melee range.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
Spider
Ooh.
Touch.
Get them.
Living target in melee range takes 2 points of poison damage per second for 10 seconds.
It's 20 points.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna...
Well, how long did you get sunburned?
No, I have like good sunscreen.
Wow.
Are you
got it all
just
figured out.
completely befuddled by the idea that people can have sunscreen?
No, I'm befuddled by the fact that you specifically did not get sunburned.
Oh yeah. Well,
You've just learned your lesson. You've really matured.
Yeah.
over the years.
yeah. I like how you're calling me like a 19-year-old or something, and yet.
And well, so that's the thing is that you're the best of both worlds, right? Philosophical perspective on inner tubing of a 19-year-old, mind and capabilities of an adult man.
Mm-hmm. It's very strong. Very strong combo.
It really is. It's like putting super brain in like a dog.
Now, I can't remember how the conversation shook out, but was it the case that you said you would rather level a character to 60 in EverQuest than go... oh, no, wasn't go tubing, it was go on a roller coaster.
It was going on a roller coaster. Yeah, I think you're asking me about like my enjoyment of roller coasters.
Yeah.
Because you had, he doesn't listen to the show.
No,
we talk
but
about it.
our buddy Scott had a birthday party. He's about a year younger than I am, so a grown man with a mortgage, and he was like, I want my birthday party to be going to Six Flags. So
Which is fine. Like there's nothing.
no judgment. The reason
problem.
why I'm laughing is because I know the rest of the story.
Yes, same. It could sound like we are inherently finding this ridiculous. We're not. That's like a perfectly normal thing for a human being to do.
And
he says, "I want to go." I was involved, obviously, but in a general sense, we got a crash here.
I don't think it's a crash.
What do you think's happening?
I think that it is a freeze that will unfreeze.
It's just loading in 500 hill giants, 80 wolves. Now, does this happen occasionally?
This happened. So the last time I created a character, it happened once. And then it didn't happen anymore. But I do think it's definitely something with the mods because I played this game quite a bit without mods, and I've never had this phenomena occur. But yeah, I think that there just comes a point where there we go. You explore far enough,
It's like we got to make all these enemies and we got to simulate their whole lives.
Yeah. Oh wow.
But anyway, so he says, "Hey, I want to spend my birthday. I want to go to Six Flags. I want to go on all the roller coasters, and I want to spend all day doing it.
All day. Yeah. The RSVP was 9 to 6.
That is a long time at the park.
Yeah.
All right. So you're hanging out with old dude.
And I arrive late, and they've already been on one ride, and then we decide, let's get on the Harley Quinn's Whirligig, or whatever the name of the trip was. And Birthday Boy pukes on the second ride of the day, and that is the last roller coaster he's on. That is the end of the story.
And he never recovered. This is partially what's so funny about it to me is like if that happened to me, I would number one, I would say, all right, let's just leave. Let's go to a bar. Let's go to a bar and have a good time or whatever, right? Or go to a restaurant or literally anything else. Sorry, everyone paid the admission price today. Whatever. Happy birthday to me.
Yeah.
It's my birthday. We can do what I want. So there's that. Or I would just like, you know, and be ready and steel myself and then just go on more roller
You would
coasters.
just be tough and do it.
I would just pick a lane, right? Like one is like just be tough and go into it and like spend your day the way you originally wanted to spend it, you know, or abandon ship and then pick a different thing. But that's not what happened. You all continued to have a whole day at Six Flags.
Yes.
And what did he do the whole time?
Stood around.
Did he eat like a snow cone or anything?
Well, I mean, he definitely got some overpriced food in him. Which, boy, Six Flags food.
Yeah.
It ain't cheap.
No, but it's like a fun thing to do.
Yeah, sure.
Or like paid $9 for a soda or whatever. That's fun.
I will say, the bartenders at Six Flags, they don't care about ratios.
No.
They are
well,
not paid anywhere close to care about ratios.
Well, they also are. It's probably in everyone's best interest for you to get shit faced at Six Flags.
Yeah.
You'll probably spend more money.
No, that's definitely true.
And if you get too drunk, they can kick you out and keep all your money. So that's like even better. Like that's real roller coaster tycoon thinking. You know, like
One thing Roller Coaster Tycoon didn't prepare me for in IRLZs is the fact that so I paid for a ticket and I got in line and I went to the kiosk and I got our pass,
you're
explaining how one buys a ticket.
well, just easing our mind if we thought that perhaps you were like sneaking your way in or
Well, no, that's the thing. So
jumping over
I
the
buy
gate.
it, and I've got this fancy little ticket, and I hand it to the person taking tickets at the front, and he's like, "Oh man, this is so expensive. Next time you come here, you need to just come see me. I'll get you in for 20."
That's awesome.
It really is.
There's like a hustler at the front of the gate.
Yeah.
Because no one's checking you once you're in.
No!
So yeah, you could just straight up. That's a great job. Hustler dude working the gate at Six Flags.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
I know.
He had the real good day.
Oh yeah, Garnet. Here we go. Getting a little bit of money.
Well, what? So did you go on more roller coasters? You
Oh
just
yeah, I
hang out?
went on a ton. I went on like the weird ones where you're like upside down in the roller coaster. Not the ones where you flip. Those are most roller coasters. But the one where you're like hanging, you're like inverted, I suppose, where the rails are above you for the vast majority of the ride. That was fun.
Was that branded as a Superman ride where you were?
No, Superman was actually a little bit more of a traditional ride. This was the Nightwing. It was all DC. It was all DC.
Yeah. I know they have that kind of thing. For whatever reason, I thought that the Superman roller coaster was the thing. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
But you can't stand the idea.
No, God. The sitting in an apparatus that just does things to you. Are you kidding me? No way. Suckers, everyone.
You say as you're watching this stream on your VR headset.
Yeah, strapped in.
Yeah.
In one of those things where what people don't know is I'm physically controlling the character by running. Acceleration.
Yes.
Wholly determined by me.
Oh, we're in winter. And here's the thing, it's beautiful. I think that we started in the shipwreck, and the two closest towns are the two towns without wagons, without like the ability to fast travel. So we're really in for it here.
Can you buy a horse or steal a horse here?
No, I don't think there's stables.
There's gotta be stables. I'm looking for work. Kill the bandit leader. I guess I'm just the guy that kills bandits now. So how do you level up?
I got to get gold.
I mean, I know you got to get gold. But
Oh,
I'm
so
saying,
when you go to sleep with a sufficient amount of gold collected, then you get an opportunity to level up.
Oh, I see.
So maybe we can like sell some stuff. Oh yeah, Berna. I like these shops where everything's on the table. Those are good.
Oddments even.
Yeah.
She's got a quest you got to do for her.
I think so. I've been burned a few times, but I mostly come out on top.
I'm my own protagonist.
You said something about a bad deal? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a it's a claw.
Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, one of those.
If you look at them, you see the code. Did you know that?
I did know that. I've resolved it and solved it.
Mm-hmm.
And picked up the disc and revolved it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah. You don't need any of this stuff.
Nope. No. We're on that Iron Mace stuff now. Oh, so another mod added scrolls, which are just one-time kind of little magical effect items.
Scrolls aren't in the game normally?
I don't think this variety. A shock globe that does 25 shock damage to health and half to magicka and reduces shock resist by 50. Oh,
That's
steel
good.
battle axe. That's good. Keep that.
I like that design. I don't like any spell that does an elemental form of damage and then also reduces your resistance to that at the same time. I think that's double dipping. That's cheating.
The question is, what's the order? What if it were the resistance drop isn't going to affect the damage dealt? The resistance drop is afterwards, so it incentivizes you from like doing another spell that does electricity after that spell.
Nah.
No?
Nah, I think you got to burn a spell on reducing.
Reducing resistance. That's like half of Enchanter's spell lines in EverQuest. We're just like debuffing resistance.
Good. That should be its own distinct class. That makes sense. That gives like strong mechanical identity to different classes. I believe in it.
And I think it was like, in terms of debuffs, it was really well spread out because it's like Enchanters were resist, Shaman did slow. Like, so Shaman kind of had like the whole slow thing going down. Okay.
What is the what's the thing where you can get in a wagon and like fling yourself into space? You know what I'm talking about?
In Skyrim?
Yeah. Give yourself an old quick save here and turn around and go back and look at that wagon.
Okay. Where was it? Oh, this one?
Right there. Yeah, I think you can jump in it and like
and make it shift in weight.
No, it just like I think if you can get in it. Oh yeah, I don't know how you can stay in it. There's a mechanism for this. Like maybe you have to jam it somewhere, but yeah, you can like do it in such a way that it just like springs you up into space. Maybe not. Maybe they fixed it in this big.
Oh no! So another patch I have is like the unofficial patch, which just fixes a bunch of bugs.
Fixes.
Quote
unquote.
Where's our map here?
Where are you going?
I've got a quest, I think. Not that one. I want kill the bandit leader. Yeah, let's get some money here. Where
the hell is that bandit leader?
I don't. The map is always hard for me. It's supposed to be this way.
I have to do that as well. Like, okay, let me aim myself. Oh my god, that's a long way.
Okay. Well, luckily, I had the lighthouse.
The killing power of Daedric weaponry is unrivaled. Wow, thanks.
Cool.
Big ups. Uh-oh. Horse meat.
Frostfro Lighthouse.
He's gonna see what's going on in there.
Yeah, I figure. Might be just free money.
Are you done with EverQuest? You're bored now?
Yeah, well, the issue is I got to level 18. This is awful.
This is what happened here. Did you do this?
No.
Before I got here? You sure? Ooh. That's probably pretty good, yeah?
Yeah.
Search her, see what she's got.
Ah. I mean, if this is a journal, I'm going to the end. Okay.
Gotta save my family. The Habit did it. Saving his family.
Horrible bug-like creatures, huh? Happens to the best of us, to be honest.
It does.
Chursus.
Anyway, you got bored and...
so I got to 18 and then I looked and I was like, okay, when's the next level, like, warrior ability I will unlock? And that was like at 35. And I was like, what's the next warrior ability I will unlock after that? And that's 50. So, yeah. Just, it was actually, my last session was the session you watched.
And you were like, gaming is over.
Yeah, it's a little tedious. I find it less tedious than WoW, probably.
You don't.
No, I do. I hate fetch quests. It's a way of doing nothing that makes you do more work, which I hate.
You just got to get back into it. You got to get back in the dungeon leveling. You don't have to do any more fetch quests. They really have gotten rid of a lot of that.
Just
all
clearing dungeons.
Well, they've just gotten rid of a lot of the stuff. Well, at least the last time I played it, there was a whole lot less. Find 15 potato pigs or whatever.
Sure.
There's a lot more of like, go here and talk to this fella and do this thing that's like a scripted quest.
I was actually talking to Mary today, and we were kind of talking about like where MMOs are, and I don't know if is there a lot of like fresh blood going into subscription-based MMOs?
Oh hell yeah,
there is. Like people never played an MMO before. They're logging on. There was another Final Fantasy MMO. 11.
No one is. I mean, some people are playing Final Fantasy 11,
but in antiquity they were, and
yes,
and my understanding
is gamer antiquity.
In gamer antiquity they were, and my understanding was it was a very grindy MMO. Is 14 the same way?
No, 14's like narrative first. It's like World of Warcraft, with a little bit more action based stuff going on. I've played a bit of it. And people really like the story and think the story is quite neat. And then I've, every time, because I've actually talked to Mary about this as well, and every time I have a conversation of like, oh, it would take me 80 hours of playing an MMO to like get all that cool story content. And I'm like, just not going to do that. But yeah, no, there are plenty of new people who have never played MMOs before who are doing that still.
That's interesting.
And they're like coming into the thing.
And is, other than the story, like mechanically, I would recognize what's going on in 14. Is that true? Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit more what I've seen of it, because I watch, seen streams of it occasionally, or like cool boss battles and things like that, or cool raid bosses. And it's, I would say, maybe a little bit more active than something like World of Warcraft ever was, and certainly than something like EverQuest. Did you ever play any Guild Wars? Guild Wars 1 or 2?
I remember it, yeah.
It was a lot more of like action-y kind of stuff going on.
Yeah.
You got to like dodge around and move a lot, and there's like movement mechanics that were involved in that. And Final Fantasy 14 has a lot more of that kind of deal going on, I think. Yeah. It's cool. It seems neat.
Interesting.
I just am not ever going to put that time in. But I played Final Fantasy 14 at launch, maybe when A Realm Reborn came out. I played like the first 10, 15 hours of it. It was okay. It was fine.
You gotta love the lock chest that has lockpicks in it. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this guy looks tough.
He's a bandit. Little does he know he's fighting. Oh god.
He looked tough. He looked like he had steel armor on.
Well, he's the bandit leader. He's not just some asshole.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't save.
No, I mean, it's okay. There's a huge difference between like bandit and bandit leader.
Well, yeah, a bandit leader's got to be able to beat up 5 or 6 bandits to stay bandit leader. Makes sense. It's the war of all against all in Bandit Town. But yeah, are you incredulous that like new human beings could be playing?
I just didn't know. Because I think that there was a little bit there where I thought that MMOs
Why don't you give a quick
were
save here?
dying
Why don't you give
off.
a quick save? Oh, you didn't do it.
I think I could still do it. There we go.
Okay. Well, I think for a minute they were. I think that probably is true. And then basically every game on the planet pivoted to some form of MMO-ism.
But I thought that might have been what happened, is that other games just became MMOs, so MMOs no longer had a reason for being, I guess.
Well, I think like every MMO decided that basically all of the things that you like are a bad idea.
That's true. they've left me behind.
They've left you behind, that's true.
Yeah, this was full steel.
Cool. It's yours now.
Cool.
Well, this is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's
it's like cool.
that's
and novel
literally not something that can happen in Skyrim. I don't think.
Yeah.
At level 1.
Yeah, unlikely to happen for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're him.
Now I'm the bandit leader. Do you think the contents of this chest is generated once you open it?
It's probably when there was that big, huge freeze that happened earlier. They were generating all the
everything.
chests.
No, I think that
Skyrim.
literally might be more loot. Just being like, oh, guess we're gonna have to figure
Yeah, they
this
got
out.
to simulate their whole lives to figure out what level they are.
I was seeing if
Damn, you don't have enough money to level up.
I'm that far.
Good God. I think you might have two systems that are...
Two mods that are like
here.
cross-working against one another.
Yeah, what we call a non-bow.
Okay, well,
One
at
which
least
adds
I
variation.
can fast travel back, and I should be able to sell some stuff. So maybe. Otherwise, it's just a challenge mod where you actually can't get a level. But yeah, you leave the tutorial cave after you've already gotten a level, generally, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
Mhm.
I haven't really thought about it.
You, how many sessions did it take you to do that streaming series? You remember?
Of playing all of Skyrim?
Yeah.
Let me look. I can tell you. I don't remember, but I can look. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Let's go to YouTube. Let's go to playlist.
Oh, I forgot that was you ended up putting that on YouTube.
I believe I did. Did I not?
No, I think you did. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. I don't think it's mods. But this Jarl looked different the last time I played.
Well, they simulated him from birth.
Mm-hmm.
And they determined. All right, let's see here. So it was looking like I was streaming about 2 hours to 3 hours every time, and it took me 8, so about 25 hours. Oh, sorry, I'm not trying to yawn. It's just tired. Yeah, about 25 hours, it looks like. Something like
Wow.
that. 20 hours.
That's probably a regular playthrough, I imagine. Like if you're serious about beating it.
No, I think you can beat it in like 8 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You were messing around.
I was messing around a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Doing some side quests.
Oh, I think there's some quests here, too.
There's quests everywhere.
There's quite radiant quests. Are there radiant quests in this game? Is that a thing?
Yeah, they invented Radiant quests.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the, hey, you should go to Helgen.
Oh. There have been rumors.
Have you heard about Aventus Aretino, the little boy on the other side of the continent?
He's doing a naughty thing.
He is the naughtiest boy in video games, probably. Like, depicted in video games.
I'm having a hard time thinking of a naughtier boy. I'm going to be honest with you. That's all he knows. He only knows 3 things on this planet.
Mm-hmm. Where's
The face sculptor. What the fuck?
Yeah, there's a face sculptor in Riften. You not heard about that?
Nope.
What's wrong with this guy? He needs to pay back. I'll talk to Ranmir about the coin he pays.
Nice place.
Why is it so empty in here?
Why does this place suck so bad?
Mm-hmm. How?
Why do I hate it?
What's your? Speaking of how much this place sucked,
Uh-huh.
you have a plot of land that you can build on. How much money would it take to hire contractors to make a replica of this life-sized? What's your estimate?
On my speculative land?
Yeah.
The way you phrased that made it sound as if...
Oh, that you
like, I
actually...
was
You've got some real estate, right?
Yeah, you're making choices.
Yeah, no. On your hypothetical plot of land that can fit.
Is that
this
got to be
structure.
hand carved and everything like this? Looks?
It needs to look like this. This is a thatch roof, it appears.
Yeah. I'm saying like $1.25 million. And the reason I say that, I think it probably is much cheaper than that. Like in like everything theoretically. But that's a lot of labor time. The people who know how to make this so it doesn't fall down, they're probably specialists. You can't just get, Joe Schmo coming to do this.
And this is not something they do normally.
Well, I'm sure that there are. I'm sure there's like 9 weirdos on the earth putting this stuff together. But they're the 9 weirdos, So that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say 1.25 million.
Okay.
Also, that stone is like carved, hewn stone.
Yeah.
All the time.
It's true.
I'm going to say 1.25 million.
Would you live here?
No.
You wouldn't live here? You wouldn't live here at the end? You wouldn't, just spend your day polishing this wooden bar?
No.
Well, you're a loss. Of course.
Are you kidding me?
No.
You're like, hell yeah, this is for me. Why are you following this person into the basement?
I did a quest. Is she not down here? I've
done a quest. Don't bother me. Don't mind me at all. I've done a quest.
I've done a quest.
I've done a quest.
There's another worker here. There's another worker of the establishment, and yep, there she is, just sitting in a room.
Hey, I work here.
Wow, Ranmir had to trade his iron armor and his iron sword in order to afford to continue his drinking habit.
Well, does that make you feel good? You could have hired Ranmir. You could have been a small job creator. You helped him pay off his debts instead of just beating him up in the streets. Think about it. I said to think about it.
I am. I'm trying to think of a clever pun of beating Ranmir up in the streets and blank in the sheets. I don't know.
And
doing jobs for Maelor in the sheets.
Maelor Saloth. Hey, do you know about the Bandit Lord?
Oh yeah, so Maelor, everybody the Jarl only gave Maelor this job because Maelor is a Dunmer and thinks that Maelor has a connection to the college.
Cool.
So Maelor's like, hey, I really need a wizard staff to to sell this, continue to sell this. So let's see if we can help him out.
So do you know about nerds? Hold on, give me here. Just explain what nerds are, and I'll be right back.
Nerds are candy of antiquity. They, oh gosh. I mean, I guess nerds are sugar in strange little shapes. I don't know how they make the sugar stick together. And
you figure it out.
Are they the candy?
Yeah.
Okay. How do they make the sugar get in that shape? Do you know?
All right. I'm getting on Google here. Nerds. How do they make the sugar get in that shape? Large spinning containers are filled with sugar crystals. As more sugar is added to the vats, the crystals begin to collect into pebbles, and then they coat them in a flavored candy coating.
There you go. That's fun. Okay, so I know about nerds, apparently.
Okay. Well, so do you know that there's a... this is not a sponsored ad or anything, by the way, the way I started saying that, but I did receive some promotional items around this, which is why I'm bringing it up.
Oh.
Dungeons & Dragons have partnered with Nerds.
Which I guess is that Mr. Wonka? Is that Willy Wonka?
Representative Wonka, yes. We now cede the floor to Representative Wonka from the candy world. And so this is what I got in a box. They sent me a little box, okay? Make sure. I don't think that there's a. Yeah, let's make sure there wasn't some sort of NDA on this or something. But
The
this is what-
NDA on your nerds.
on the nerds. So they sent me this little set of images. There are a bunch of these little nerds, and all the nerds are like a different character class. So like the little green nerd, he's a bard.
Oh,
And,
okay.
the
They
little
love
orange nerd.
bards now. The
Everyone
idea
loves
that this would not have happened 10 years ago.
Bard's a part of the like critical party now, for sure.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's like mage, what all those assholes. Warrior, cleric, the assholes. So anyway, D&D and nerds. So I got this little card they sent me. It's got a very nice little beholder on it, but it says the nerds have entered a most epic pairing with Dungeons and Dragons, both fun and both daring. When it comes to adventure, nerds always fare well, be it taming a dragon or casting a spell, because they work as a team. And as all of us know in D&D, teamwork is what wins the show. Now, unfortunately, I have to report that fair is spelled incorrectly. Someone really beefed it on this one.
Like how did they spell it?
F-A-I-R.
Ah.
Isn't farewell like F-A-R-E? Is
Yeah,
that true?
that's true. That's true.
Like farewell, like when you would say farewell. Maybe if I'm wrong, I'll
No, you're because it's like fare thee well.
Yeah, exactly. To nerds far and wide, please come, sit, and stay. Take arms, roll dice, and join exclusive gameplay. These all rhyme, in case you haven't.
I have picked this
Restore
up.
the city of Harmony. Okay, I'm telling you. Restore the city of Harmony. 7 adventures, all new. So upload your receipts and summon your crew. Join up with the nerds. Let the adventure begin. Good luck to all. Here's to a win. So it's like a fun little thing. And it's a nice little image, but you can hear. They sent me some nerds, some gummy clusters, which is just apparently like a gumdrop covered in nerds. Want to eat that? Looks delicious. Probably. It's got a
Are you
mimic on
gonna
it.
eat it live on the show, on the secret video? You're gonna make the video even more special with a live consumption of promotional nerd, or is that really horning in on Hendrix Trog's stuff?
I don't know if I really want to eat one right now. Is the thing. Not in general. I do want to eat them in a general sense. But I
Just
don't think I
not
really wanna-
9 p.m.
It's 9. Yeah, it's 9 p.m. right now, and I don't think I want to like dip into the candy coated candy, the candy coated sugar crystals, the also coated gummy that is Nerds gummies. But they do look delicious. So I'll say that. And then of course there's like normal. You can hear those. It also has a mimic on it, and like a little mage, and like the purple guy's a wizard. Beholder's quite great. But here, I bring this up to tell you this. This is what's actually interesting about it to me, beyond just the nerds being nerds. And I will say this: they're delightful little creatures.
Sure.
I find them really cool. You can. This is legitimately. Again, this is not some sort of sponsored ad or anything, but I legitimately find this cool. There's a QR code on the back of these bad boys. You can use the QR code and like turn it into the Nerds website, and you will get Nerds themed D&D adventures, like one shots.
Wow.
That are set within the official lore of Nerds, which it has.
That was the
predates this.
first question I had. Is what?
Yes. They have like a whole shit going on. And here's the wild thing. So this is the cool thing about what they sent me. They sent me one of them.
Oh.
It's in my hands right now. And I think the rest of them are just digital. So like there's probably only so many physical ones on the planet. I've got one. You want some little you want some information?
I'd love to hear some of the highlights here of the Nerds one shot set in the. Now is this edition? Is this promotional edition canon? That's what I'm on.
Canon to D&D or canon to the Nerds?
Canon to Nerds.
I would assume it must be. It doesn't tell me. I'm going to be honest with you, so I can't be held 100% accountable to this because I don't actually know. So, I can't. I don't want to go the wrong way. And send you down the wrong path. So I'm going to say I don't know. But what's canon? Just because a corporation tells you something's true,
it's true. Yes, that's how people.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. That's interesting. But here is the interesting thing about them. I believe that they are 1v1 adventures. Yeah. Restoring Harmony is a campaign. That's all of that. There are 7 of them. I have the first one in my very hands.
Okay.
It's a campaign that's divided into 6 first-level mini-adventures for a solo player and 1 longer adventure for multiple players. So they're each a solo adventure for you to play. And they're like pretty beefy. This thing's like 7-8 pages. It's got a map attached to it and all kinds of shit. But it gives you your character. You want me to tell you about your character?
Yeah, I'd love to hear about my character.
This is Pink.
Okay.
They're the pink nerd.
Okay. And what class is pink?
What do you think?
Green is bard.
Green
is
was bard.
Yeah, green
was bard.
Pink might be rogue.
You got it. You got it in one. That's factually correct. I'll just give you some highlight. Got dark vision.
Interesting.
I don't know if all nerds get that, but this one that Pink does. I don't know if that's a racial bonus. They don't include a racial species breakdown.
Yeah, because it seems like color is in fact class. Right?
Yeah. And all nerds are one people. They speak with one voice. They're univocal. Let's see here. Equipment here for the nerd. For Pink, short bow. They don't have arms, so I don't know how this works out. They only have those weird bulbous feet.
Yes.
10 days ration, 50 feet of hempen rope, thieves' tools.
Do they have like a weapon that they can hold?
Yeah, it looks like he's got
but no arms to hold it.
A hand crossbow, a long sword, a rapier, a short sword, and this is just proficiencies. Hold on. 2 daggers. Yeah. That's what he's got going on.
He kind of just floats in front of the nerd, I imagine.
They don't show him wielding it because I think that they in the adventure will do violence, but I probably Nerds Corporate doesn't want to depict them, say stabbing someone. Let's see here. Class features can do a sneak attack and the thieves can't. That kind of deal. Speaks halfling, which is interesting, implying that the nerds and halflings might be related in some way. Which is disturbing. Some sort of sub-race. Background urchin.
Okay.
And personality curious.
Oh, I like that little touch, actually. Yeah. Like if you're going to do a one-shot, just giving one-word description of the character.
Well, I mean, it's got a paragraph behind it. But,
okay.
But, I mean, it's just, what does the word curious mean if you don't know what that word means? So. Okay. You want me to just read the story summary?
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about that.
I mean, this is a weird thing, right? Like, I think for the most part, promotional items that are just like, what if we stapled a D&D thing onto it, or like a tabletop thing? So say like that like. What was it? Wendy's did that thing.
They did, and there's well, I mean, this was also happened with video games, like the King video game with Burger King.
Yes. But for the most, this has been a thing, like add a tabletop thing for a minute, and for the most part, I don't find that interesting. But this is like pretty well put together. It seems legitimate and interesting. I don't know. There's no credit on it for who wrote this, at least not on the flippy front here. Oh, no, there is. There's credit on the back. Let me tell you before I do that. Adventure design by Kat Kruger and Adam Lee. I don't know who they are. I think maybe they work at D&D. I don't know. Actually, maybe these are just the general writing credits in a general sense. Yeah, because I can see some other people whose names I recognize. So I don't know who physically sat down and wrote this, unfortunately. Maybe those people did. Anyway. Story summary. You ready?
Yeah.
Do you have any cold shots you want to make here?
The BBG, the big bad evil guy, BBEG, I suppose. So there's 2 places I'm getting kind of tugged on. One is like 2 directions. One would be like a dragon, and the other would be like maybe an evil spellcaster or a lich or something. And I'm trying to think about like what I'm trying to wonder, which is like the answer to this question really informs how the the whole adventure goes. Like, are all of the creatures in like, are there going to be D&D creatures in this, or is everything going to be nerdified? Like and that,
There's a stat block for a kobold in this thing.
okay, so these are nerds, but they are in Dungeons and Dragons environs, as it were. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I think let's go with Lich, and let's go. Actually, no. Let's go with Dragon, and let's go with kind of iconic thing. And there is going to be a riddle that you have to do in the adventure to like progress through the dungeon.
Okay. Okay. So story summary. Interesting called shot. Story summary. Ever jealous of the cheery dispositions and colorful deliciousness of the nerds, Emo the Beholder and his hired muscle, Mr. Greystone, have struck a blow against the nerds' beloved city of Harmony. So, unfortunately, it's a Beholder. But what a great name, Emo the Beholder.
Emo.
That's pretty good. After years of searching, the nefarious duo have found the sacred prismatic well that gives Harmony its vibrant and fabulous colors. Now, with access to the prismatic well, Emo and Mr. Greystone have begun to leach the color from the city of Harmony. If they aren't stopped, the city will gradually turn gray, with everything eventually becoming black and white.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
This is very lovers in a dangerous space-time.
Okay. To the nerds, the colors beginning to flicker and drain out of Harmony is an unsettling mystery. What brings the colors to Harmony is an enigma to them. They are, this is just my commentary, but radically ignorant, the nerds. All they can do is hope the power comes back on and restores the vibrancy of Harmony's colors once more. But one group knows what's up, and that group is the Lore Keeper Society. A secret society sworn to protect Harmony. The Lore Keepers know about the power of the prismatic well, but its true location is lost even to themselves. However, they have a way to find the well using an ancient artifact known as the Amulet of Harmony, but to activate it, they need to find the 6 gems of power. Once activated, the amulet guides whoever controls it to the secret location of the prismatic well, but once activated, the amulet also has the power to turn off the well. The gems of power were long ago hidden away for safekeeping in dungeons, forests, and towers. No one in the Lore Keeper Society knows the details of the magical piece and traps guarding the gems, but our heroic nerds are more than up to the challenge of restoring Harmony. So each of these adventures, I guess that's the whole big story summary. Each adventure is one nerd finding their amulet. Here's the adventure outline.
Okay.
Pink the Rogue receives a mysterious message to meet a Mr. Honeycutt at the Central Marketplace.
Mr. Honeycutt.
That's also really good. That's a great name.
Yeah.
After hanging out in the marketplace, Pink meets Mr. Honeycutt, who asks them to find and recover the coral gem in the abandoned mine under Candy Mountain. Mr. Honeycutt gives Pink 2 ways to get there, and you give the player that option. Path 1 is a long tunnel that has a nasty monster, Slurmy, who tries to eat Pink. Path 2 is an infiltration over the wall, past guards, and into the mine. So theoretically, I guess, Pink could assassinate some city guards in the darkest timeline here.
Interesting.
Pink eventually gets into the abandoned mine, avoids the traps, opens the treasure box, gets past the kobolds, and recovers the gem.
Cool.
This is probably like a cool little adventure for like,
This is a solo one-shot.
Well, so it keeps saying solo, but this looks like it is 1 player, 1 DM, I would say. A single player thing. When we hear the word solo play, we often think, one person by themselves. There are rules here for how to adjudicate a total party kill of the nerds.
That is funny. Interesting. So I found the standing stone for the tower. And one thing this mod does is like when you have the standing stone for the tower, you get a quest series of like special loot spots that the tower like randomly pops somewhere. So I went to Windhelm and found this chest that the tower was pointing me to, and it was just like populated with a bunch of stuff. But anyway, I found this spell tome. This is definitely another mod thing. This is a spell that would be really cool in a different game. But for 2 minutes, alerts you to when an enemy crosses the 150-foot perimeter.
What? That's like straight up like D&D.
Oh yeah. I cast Mordecadian's Faithful Watchdog.
Yeah, exactly. Weird. There's a trapped box at the end of this thing where the coral gem is, and it can shoot a poison dart out that just kills you.
Whoa.
Oh no, it doesn't kill you. It makes you go to sleep. I misread. I'm sorry.
Okay.
There's a dragon fossil. You were kind of right.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Rock candy rubble buried beneath rock candy rubble. It was literally killed by candy falling on it.
Oof.
Pretty messed up.
Like a
If
cave
you ask
in.
me. Blue dragon too.
Oh. This seems bizarre, though. And you were saying this is like a thing. This is a institution now. These kind of strange crossovers.
Yeah. Not official D&D ones. Not official like the company itself producing these or like co-producing these. I wouldn't say that's been super common yet, but yeah, I mean, quite a few places have produced like kind of novelty, like tabletop experiences over the past little while, and some people have some real knee-jerk "I hate 'ems,"
Sure.
and I don't hate them. I don't think. I think they're okay.
Hate's
I
a
don't think-
strong word.
Yeah, I just don't. I think this is like pretty neat. As far as like tie-ins go, I think the floor is much lower than whatever this is.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
They gave me let's see what else is in this box here. I got these nerds, and I got a little D20. Sent me a D20.
Is it a nerd themed?
No, it's just one of those really giant ones that they like give out / you can buy.
Oh, is it the dark one, kind of dark smoky with red text?
Yep, that's their kind of official.
I think you passed one of those along to me at some
I
point.
think I have. I've received a number of them over the years now.
Mm-hmm.
This Nerds D&D color scheme of like the Nerds colors plus this like turquoise, great.
Mm-hmm.
Teal maybe.
Are we going to end up doing a Nerds actual play?
I don't think we are.
I think we would have to.
Because I think this is designed for children.
Okay. We'd have to get paid.
Yeah, I would never sacrifice my integrity at the altar of nerds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I got.
That's all you got. All right.
It's all the novelty I can bring to this video.
Should I try to find a bed to sleep in, see if I've accumulated enough money?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I can just fast travel there. Winterhold, yeah. I've got Berna's oddments. But yeah, I think that this is the thing, is no amount of mods
Make it not Skyrim.
are going to make there be giant fleas that transport
Unfortunately, yeah.
you around. Although I suppose one could. Right? What's stopping them?
Well, I mean, you could. Have you ever played that DLC?
Were you in Solstheim? No, I do. You showed me at the very end.
Yeah. Yeah, you should play it. It's like got a good story to it. It's a great DLC.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll do it.
Furnace Oddments is closed.
I know. I've just got to sit around and wait and wait.
Stay
I know that. I'm sure that there's a lot of missions that really you get a lot out of people having a schedule. It's kind of the game's built around it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to do either of those. Can you just come and open your shop? It's noon. There we go. But it's still a hassle. Morrowind doesn't have this problem.
I mean, you can always just wait.
Yeah.
Like, there's no... It does not produce anything, the scheduling system.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can just wait it out.
Mm-hmm. Look at you, Mr. All the time in the world.
Well, yeah,
It's true.
indeed.
Does she... she doesn't buy valuable... she doesn't buy valuable stones. Which is a bummer. Because I've got a bunch of them.
Just go to a different shop.
Oh, because it's classified as stolen.
I found all these on someone's table. Out
No,
in the
but here's
woods.
the interesting thing. I only stole one of each of those.
Uh-huh.
But now that entire stack has the, well, who are the fences again?
I don't know. You gotta go to Riften, I think, right?
Riften? Ugh.
I have no idea.
The Khajiit outside of Whitemon don't buy stolen goods, do they?
I don't know.
I'm asking you. You beat the game, buddy.
Yeah, I didn't steal anything. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not some sort of amoral thieving scoundrel.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you gotta get so much money to level up to level 2.
Well, I think I may have enough, but I just haven't slept.
Well, go to bed.
Well, let me go to Riften. I'll go to bed and I'll go to Riften.
I don't even know if you can use the guy in Riften until you, like, do thief stuff.
Well, we might have to.
Let me Google it.
Are you gonna look?
How to sell stolen stuff in Skyrim. Okay. Fences. Who we got? They all have a required quest.
Oh wow! So probably just the first quest in Riften.
No.
No.
Like the third quest in Riften, yeah.
No way! You have to do multiple Thieves Guild quests to unlock a fence.
Yeah, because you have to like join the Thieves Guild.
Unthinkable.
Oh no, maybe not. Maybe we just do the first one.
Yeah, I think you can just do the first one, which I'm pretty sure it's not super hard.
Let me look here. Oh god, I clicked Thieves Guild and I'm getting all the information about the Thieves Guild.
Mm-hmm.
From human history. No, you gotta do the first two. You gotta do first two.
Ugh.
A chance arrangement. You have to talk to Brynjolf in the town square in Riften.
Okay.
What?
This gate's closed.
No, you can use the north gate.
Well, that's a bummer. Because I didn't want to go in that gate because they're charging people money. Like real
Beat 'em
money.
Beat him up.
I can't be.
Can you swim
want me to
under that
kill
gate?
the guards? I thought you wanted me to be good.
We were already bad.
Because I stole one thing?
Original sin.
I wonder if this opens when it's not very, very early in the morning.
It's not 3:30 in the morning. Wouldn't that be great if there was like a, oh, I bet you could jump that. Can you jump that from that edge into the thing?
I'm perpetually falling.
What's going on here? Okay. Can you do it?
I think so. Let me get the, here, barrel. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I know that there's another way. There's got to be another way.
Stop right there. You are a victim of original sin. You stole before you were born.
Now that's a real trip.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
get you every time.
Original sin.
Hey there.
Oh my god, these people.
You gotta use the north gate, dude.
I don't want to use the North Gate.
Talk to the face sculptor.
I really don't want to use the North Gate.
You're gonna use the north gate.
What about this one?
That's not even a gate. That is nailed shut.
What is wrong with this Riften?
You gotta use the north gate. This is like the one good part of this video game, and you hate it.
Being a shakedown?
Yeah, well, not just the shakedown, but it's like, look, this is a strong materialist universe. Here's how it works. You can't get around it because that's how it works.
I've made a
like,
character that
nuh-uh.
found another entrance.
I don't think you have.
I think I have.
How?
It was somewhere around the backside. I swear it was somewhere around those docks. You could get in one of these buildings.
Did you pick the lock, maybe?
No, it requires.
You were literally back to where you were.
I know. I was just
see if you can jump over that gate. Go back. Ooh.
I don't think you can. I think it's an invisible wall.
Yeah, I think so too. Because there's a load zone.
Yeah. Otherwise, they would have to put a giant. This isn't, unfortunately, in the lore. Like, flying is no longer like legal.
Oh yeah, they banned flying.
Flight. Okay, what about?
Maybe that one guy died. We saw him die.
The fishery. Although I don't think this is like connected to anywhere.
It isn't. You've walked all the way around this building.
Yeah. Probably a great quest there, though.
You think?
Well, aren't these mods just completely transformative for the game?
Does it feel that way right now for you? Do you feel like this is transformed?
No.
Okay.
Actually. I'll be damned. You just can't get in. Wait. Oh, they're not letting me. Dang. Okay, well, I guess it's
What?
I think you can get in through here.
What did you find? I was tabbed down.
Blackbriar Meadery.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you can.
I'm gonna look so smart if you actually can.
You're in a bedroom right now.
Oh!
Oh my god! I like that you were like, I made a character who could do this, and just go into the meadery.
No. Well, I didn't see it the first time, and like one of the doors is locked, so there's that.
Well, you look smart, but do you feel smart?
I feel like a genius. Feel way smarter than I look. There's a guy here that's like, you didn't earn a fucking cent of that money you've got. I'm sorry, what? How could you possibly know that?
I know how to spot a thief.
You sniffed out my little scheme at the North Gate. You see, oh no, this is just wrong. You knew it was a shakedown and you called him on it. They did not anticipate this. I've broken the game.
You have. Todd Howard's shaking in his boots with the kind of sequence breaking.
He's turned over in his sleep right now. He doesn't know why.
You can't handle it. Visions of demons and dragons just flying around. Hey, that's actually Parthenax's little house up there, right? All the way at the tippy top of the mountain. Is that the right mountain?
I think it might be.
That's interesting.
Let me look at the map just to confirm, but no. Well, nah, that's
wait, maybe. Wait, scroll to your left. Yeah, that is it. That's it.
This is Parthenax's house, right? Where I'm pointing?
Yeah.
But I'm looking south.
Oh, I thought you were looking that way.
Yeah. No,
so
I am looking west. You're right. It's wrong. Uh-oh. Moral Loot is now loading 1,000 other containers on this side of the world.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I can, we'll do this first. And I've also got my tower ability. Boy, this is strong. Okay, there we go. Lord. Morrowind or Skyrim lockpicking?
I don't even remember what it looks like. Oh, it's Morrowind from the side?
Yeah, and you saw the tumblers, so you got the...
Skyrim. Easy.
You like this more? You like the rotation?
Yeah, because it was extremely hard to do the Morrowind one using a controller.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You gotta plant it on Branche. And apparel.
This is the most interesting thievery that. No, I think. Oh yeah, you're right. You got it.
Ah! Oh no, they caught me and I didn't save.
But just let it go. No, just let it go. It'll resolve. The guards will beat him up and steal your shit from you.
The problem is your disrespect for the laws of this land.
Just pay that bounty. Just pay the bounty.
Oh, they took my stolen goods!
Now, are they going to take all of it or just the ones that are stolen? Let's look.
All of them.
You're going to have to load that game.
Okay. We got it. That was probably my level. So I did.
Yeah, being level 1.
Okay.
And having no capability of improving yourself.
What do you mean? Oh, the way that conversation you never had? I dreamt it.
Brynjolf's got a rough look to him.
Yeah, there are a lot of mods on Skyrim to Baldur's Gate 3ify the game, basically, and make everybody hot.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how I feel about that.
They shouldn't. They should look like real people.
Yeah.
Not every Argonian should be lusty.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? How'd you open that like that?
I used the tower ability from the Standing Stone.
You just get to use it once a day?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, detected. There we go.
Now, why would the display case key... Oh, I see. That's the display case. I see. Yeah.
What's in there? Oh, okay. Well, it's open now. I can go back.
Give yourself a little savey save.
Interesting. I didn't even know. I thought that I didn't know that you had a chance to get caught when you were giving something to someone in the pickpocket
Yeah, you
menu,
do.
but apparently, looks like I chose the right person for the job. He's got a really interesting accent, but I've got the volume quite far down.
It sounds like this. Hey, you guys, you're a thief now. Hey. I'm glad you like stealing. Me too. I'm wearing my house vest. Hey. Hey, get over here. My house vest is on fire. Hey.
He's smiling. Look at him. He doesn't know what's about to happen. Hold on. I don't think I have the... Oh, no, I do have dialogue subtitles on. It's just not doing it.
Hey. What's he saying?
He's saying, you're under arrest. Open up your pockets. I know what you got in there.
I'm not arrested. I've never stolen anything in my life.
Yeah, completely different game, because in a normal modless playthrough, I would be level 4.
No, you'd be level 25.
That's probably true. Yeah, something might not be right here.
Yeah, you've chosen it's a non-bow. You've chosen 2 mods that are oppositional to one another.
The scaling mod, the removal of scaling, and the gold is XP. You think those 2 are not going to get
gold is XP, and the leveling explosion system. Hey, I'm a black skeever.
Oh, he keeps interrupting my
Big
stuff.
rat.
There we go.
Kevin Big Rat. Hey, my name's Jeff. Jeff Guinea Pig, and I'm Kevin Big Rat. Yeah, you're gonna do
Hold
this?
on.
I'm a magician! I'm only level 1!
It's true. What am I doing?
I'm only level 1. Don't attack me. I'm only level 1.
Hold on. Do I have a maybe
got
a
a-
potion that
Got a frag grenade?
Do I have a frag grenade? Let's do the scroll.
Uh-huh. Let's see how this works. Do it. Do it!
It's not
Do it.
working. I don't know how to do it.
Tap it.
No.
You can't pray. Charge it up. There you go.
Oh yeah, I did that much.
Jack shit.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Healing! Do both. Okay.
Okay. Oh wow, look at that sphere.
He's just living in it. He didn't care at all.
Okay. I've got it this time. So let me make sure that my battle axe is favorited. Yeah. Scroll. Go ahead and equip the static dome. Sneak.
Okay.
It takes a long time to power up, is what was getting me. Okay, and then let it go. Bam! Oh yeah.
Killed him. Killed him too.
Oh, that's fun. That's good.
Cool. Good luck getting through that. Droth. I'm Droth.
We're assuming this hurts me as well.
I don't know. It looks like a big lightning ball. What do you think? It's like it really balls in your court on this one. I don't know if it will or won't.
Oh, I haven't been praying. I'm
You can't
still
pray
in
in combat.
combat. Oh, there is. There's something I'm trying to get
Morally.
somewhere. Oh. Oh,
Damn.
Lowlife has a ton of hit points.
Yeah.
Holy smokes!
How else do you think you live down here? No level scaling, dude. Lowlife has been down here grinding XP in the dungeons.
I'm
for
gonna
like 40
let me
years.
go level up. Let me go level up.
All right.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to Winterhold. I'm gonna sell my but they won't accept
Close.
it. I'm down here to find the fence.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, wait, maybe I
Putting
can
two and two
just
together on this one?
wait, maybe I can hold on. Maybe I just need to rest. I just need to rest. And then I'll level up.
Uh-huh. You hope. You think being level 2 is going to do it for you?
Yeah.
What perk are you going to use?
Oh, I do get one perk point.
It's going to take you the next 45 minutes to figure out which one perk you
Because there are 50. They might all start with only one as the starting one, though. That might be possible.
You got to hope.
Hey, Kevin Black Rat.
You think that person? Do you think that Dumner's name is Kevin Blackrat?
No, that's what that warrior's name was. His name was Black Skeever. Skeever's just rat. Black Rat.
Kevin Black Rat. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
You leveling up?
Here we go. Yeah. This is weird.
What? Oh, God. Jesus Christ. I'm going to bed.
You're going to bed like right now.
I guess you got to do what? Warrior skills?
Mage skill level up menu.
Uh-huh. Skill XP remaining 210.
2, 3,
Hold on,
4,
one?
5,
Yeah.
6. Okay, yeah, I understand.
Uh-huh. So they all correspond. So, like, just expend one boop on warrior skills.
Oh no, but warrior skills changes the category. Yeah.
Oh.
So warrior, so you see these 6. Let me use mine. Do I have a pointer
Oh,
somewhere? No, I don't.
God.
The 6 numbers, the 15s, each correspond with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I do. I got it now.
So what
This
kind
is the
of
worst menu that anyone
it
ever
really
made in
is
their life.
aggressively bad. They could have
It's
designed
so-
it any way they wanted.
Oh, it's a real. They could have made it look like anything, but they made it look like this. Jesus Christ. Oh, it makes me sick to my stomach just looking at this. I'm gonna puke. All right. Well, what does it look like to just level up? Because you have 210 skill XP.
Skill points, yeah.
So what does that mean? Does that mean dupe by dupe you go up, or what? What's the story?
Well,
here?
let's level up.
Every time you change categories, it's like
Yeah. Okay, so we're mage. Let's do destruction, right?
you're a mage.
No, I'm just saying. What if I
Oh,
want
I
to
see.
level up
Okay, okay.
destruction? So I'm in
Got
the
it. Go
mage.
ahead.
Let's level up destruction. Yeah,
You put one dude in there.
yeah. I now have 195 skill points remaining.
So what's each dude? Oh, that's interesting. They all cost a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
How would you know? Looks like it costs more for each. Yeah, okay.
Now it's not moving.
Because it won't. You can't increase the skill anymore.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I can only increase them 5. It looks like. Okay, so 5 in destruction, 5 in heavy armor, and maybe 5 in one-handed.
Sure. Even though you're using a two-handed weapon right now.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to be switching, I think.
Okay. All right.
Okay, can't.
Oh my
increase-
god! And this is just like a parasitic menu that's just operating the normal system. It's not even like it's replaced it. It's just like interfacing with it on your behalf.
Mm-hmm. Don't have
What is
enough. Oh, so now I have like a skill XP remaining, and I'm just gonna go, that'll just carry over.
Great.
Oh, and now I can level up perks. Get some more health. I have 1 perk after leveling up those skills.
This is the worst thing I've ever seen. You made this game worse somehow.
This is actually the first time I've leveled up with the mods, so yeah.
Yeah,
that
that's clear.
that's very wild stuff.
Okay. Well, I hope that was worth it. That's like real. You've got $5 to spend at the toy store, and everything costs $5 energy.
Oh well, are we calling it? Is
Yeah,
this
that's it. This is the end of the journey.
oh
Actually,
really?
go see if you can kill the low life now.
Okay.
Final boss.
I mean,
low life.
that's what's wild is like none of my skills had been moving, so all the skills move abruptly once you level.
Yes,
Very very interesting. Let's say.
which is like Oblivion style, right? No, Oblivion doesn't work that way, right?
No, it doesn't.
'Cause
Works
it's skill
basically
ups.
like this.
Yeah, it works the same way as this. Well, it's interesting. This is kind of like Might and Magic,
Mm-hmm.
kind of similar to the Might and Magic system.
Yeah. You just get this huge burst of power only at level up. So now also D&D, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to play Might and Magic 7 and just constantly get in fights. Uh-oh. Buddy, that was the wrong answer. Where's he going? This is my pole.
you standing around this one? No.
No, oh, wait, this is my pole. Yeah, I'm going for it. You're going the wrong way.
Yeah. Okay.
What was it? Oh, I used to play Might and Magic 7 and just constantly aggro city guards and fight them.
Mhm.
I would say that was like 80% of the amount of play because the city guards dropped really cool swords.
Mm.
It was a way to get them early.
This is a common thing in EverQuest. They're very hard to kill, but the loot they drop was just very lucrative to vendor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You want to give your yeah, there you go.
I've got to do this fight over again, unfortunately.
Do you?
Yeah, I didn't save.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Okay. Oh yeah, well you still have the scroll, so obviously.
Boop.
Get him. Get wrecked, Droff. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Flames. Get him.
Wait, can I? Is it good to have
Flames.
both? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, the lowlife's coming.
Get him. Run out into the tree.
Uh-oh.
You got nothing.
The answer
Lowlife
is no.
does not play around, like, even a little bit. Jesus.
Oh. So, did we make Skyrim better?
No. I think you made it worse.
You think I took this bad game and made it worse?
I think you added too many systems. You know, this is an important game design lesson. Sometimes there's too much complexity.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you've added too much complexity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think most of the ways of making Skyrim better in a broad sense have to do with, what was that?
I have no
Uppercutting
idea.
somehow?
I think I was uppercutting somebody. There we go.
I think most of the ways of making Skyrim better have to, you can do with the basic systems that are involved.
Mm-hmm.
And just involve, setting some arbitrary self-imposed nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, don't fast travel. That really does improve the game and make it quite a bit more interesting.
Mm-hmm. So it's really self-imposed limitations as opposed to...
I think self-imposed limitations make the game quite a bit better as opposed to stapling on systems that the game designers purposely chose not to staple on.
Mm-hmm.
Get them.
How does this
Don't run away.
person get to me? I don't even know what the path is.
You don't want to find out either.
No, I don't think there's a way.
How'd they do it then?
I don't know. I think that they may have dropped down on this playthrough. Right? Because where even is this? My cat is going crazy about this low life.
They hate the low life. Run! You don't need stamina to burn. Oh! It's like a steel mace.
It is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
It looks
that's going to be it.
yeah. We're gonna TPK.
We'll join us next time. We'll start from right here with this just completely broken game, and we'll beat it.
Mm-hmm. How many minutes from ending this video to uninstalling this game?
Or just completely. I might just delete my hard drive. Just like Control A. Just I'll drag my computer icon directly into the recycling bin.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Yep. All right. Ciao, everybody.